Arton, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hera Media of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Gallnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Komuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one? This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey, buzzy one? This one hates bitey, buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. This one asks Dancing One's forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears Steel Ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Shush! Shush, this one says. Steel Walking Ones are scary like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Strange Steel Walking Ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel Walking Ones carry big boxes. Maybe Walking Ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees steal walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steal walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steal walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow dancing one's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steal ones hide. This one knows. Dancing one will go looking for steal ones, yes? Dancing one is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something? Dancing one found paper inside of box? This is a message from Empire? This one can read walking one's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How does steal walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. What? Walking One wants this one to return to little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything, no better than those ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One! What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kamuxio that this one will never go back. Never! Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Arton. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio! This one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed, still in possession of wits? Komuxio? And meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Komuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Komuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made a promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, and please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Galmolk at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. A message from Commander Helix, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a Sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the Elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one of 'em red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of 'em apart. If you've time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this Sylph Elder yourself. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscara in return? There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse it. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Ugh, Nothica's teats, that's cold. What do you mean, no fightin'? This dusk-white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin, for now. Nicely done, Arton. I'll not have my patrons picking fight with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor to ask of you. There's a Kikaroon friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lanaska. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadran fellow named Banesing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A Kikaroon what worked at the druthers? Aye, you speak of Tetaroon. Related to that Kyokaroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Tetaroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokaroon himself. He can be tight of lip, though, I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody thing. Good to hear about good old Boosk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send to venture along, too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kyokaroon busy with business, too busy for blather. Chicken egg! Kyokaroon love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetaroon? Tetaroon no here no more. Tetaroon leave Limsa. Tetaroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Tetaroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokaroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokaroon. Tetaroon? I'd seen him, that is to say I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Airport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfote. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Tetaroon? I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikaroon. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Mimiroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Teteroon? Teteroon, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Teteroon swore would never forget earring, but never forget forgot. Teteroon, thank. Teteroon, thank. Good Buskaroon is doing good? Good Buskaroon, good to Teteroon. Teteroon miss good Buskaroon. Good Buskaroon help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Buskaroon. Must give thankies, many, many thankies. Teteroon make Kikaroon firewater for Buskaroon. Buskaroon love firewater. You help Teteroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Teteroon make firewater for Buskaroon. You bring thingies Teteroon need? You brought all thingies! Teteroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buskaroon. Teteroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Teteroon make firewater. Good, good firewater. You take to Buskaroon. Good firewater for good Buskaroon. Tell Buskaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hopes Buskaroon happy. Teteroon gives Buskaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. Teteroon make big shop Sunday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Buskaroon. Ah, you returned. Thank you for seeing Teteroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Kikaroon firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old oh, bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What, you say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing Sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First Sylphs and now Garleans, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. I'm I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst? There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another, but of late he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler, and wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentis. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Arton, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Begone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Not long now. Humph. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire's risen to such heights. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quickly, my friends. It is I, Laurentis. I'm under attack. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagined I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot, did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I've brought the Vieira bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the valor of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? You there, Vieira, you stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Impossible. How did you beat the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side. They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscaron, this is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and turn myself in. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentis the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Aye, Laurent has confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the twin adder. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Arton. The Sylph Elder has been found. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem, his name is Frixio. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small, leafy, green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1000 Maws of Totorak here in the South Shrek. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath. Elder One went into Totorak but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. And you're right to be. That place fair crawls with nasties. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Arton, go to the 1000 Maws of Totorak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. By order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the 1000 Maws of Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God, strike me down for a pure-blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready.